Going, guys, this is Patrick McInerney for Wining and Dining at the Olive Room. Today we're going to do a little dedication to Angela Parmer, who wanted something with whiskey. So this one's for you, Angela. We're going to do a Manhattan today. The only difference is, instead of doing the traditional Manhattan, which is bourbon or whiskey with sweet vermouth and bitters, we're going to just sort of tweak that a little bit. We're going to use bourbon that has been infused with duck. So a duck-infused bourbon. In addition to just regular Angostura bitters, we're also going to use blood orange bitters and sweet vermouth. The way you infuse duck into bourbon is, instead of like fruits where you just drop something in there and let it sit for a few days, with duck, or you can do it with bacon, you basically get the fat, you heat it up on a saute pan, and once it liquefies, you pour it into the bottle, and then it'll infuse the flavors immediately. You just set it on ice, and then once the liquor gets cool, the fat will naturally start to separate and rise to the top. After a few hours or overnight, once the fat solidifies at the top, you can just take a knife and skim it off. And then you have duck or bacon infused bourbon. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll let this chill for a second. We do about 2 ounces of the bourbon. One ounce of vermouth, sweet vermouth. Just a dash of bitters. We're also going to just put a touch of the blood orange bitters here. Fill the shaker up about 3/4 full with ice. And you stir. Now the classic shake and not stir thing only works with a few cocktails. You're actually going to want to stir anything that has either just spirits or very light mixed juices. Things with pineapple, grapefruit, orange juice, any cherry juice, lime juice, you're going to want to shake those. But since we have just liqueurs and liquor, you stir so it gently infuses all the ingredients together, ensures proper dilution, chills it just right. Shake it for a little bit. There you have it. You have a duck-infused Manhattan. Or, if you wanted to be extra creative, instead of serving it up in a martini glass, you can use a spherical ice ball. This is actually perfect for a Manhattan because a round ice ball has less surface area on it, so the dilution on your cocktail is going to be much slower. By the time you get done with your Manhattan, it's going to taste just the same as it did when you started it, because there's less surface area as opposed to a lot of ice cubes that are going to melt a lot faster. So if you have any questions about where to get these spherical ice balls, just let me know. Thanks again for joining us on Wining and Dining at the Olive Room. I'm Patrick McInerney. See you next time.